So the first time I ever drove on the interstate was to go see if my dad was still alive. I was scared. It was a Monday. My palms were sweaty and my knuckles were turning white as I was gripping the steering wheel. But I wasn't just scared because I was driving on the interstate. I was scared because I didn't know what was going to be waiting for me at that hospital. At the trauma intensive care unit in Chattanooga, Tennessee, you're allowed 15 minutes, 900 seconds to see the ones you love for that allotted time. I was nervous. I didn't know what I was going to expect. I was expecting my dad to be sitting in this hospital bed watching a basketball game, yelling at the refs that they did something wrong. I was met with the complete opposite. He was agitated, confused, not wearing his glasses like he always does, and he didn't recognize us. He just laid there. It was like our time was gone, and that was all we were able to see of him. We left, and my brother and my mom stayed to try to get some information and see what was going on. Whenever we were up there, we watched his blood pressure rise, and that was it. It was the blood pressure that caused the brain hemorrhage, that caused the stroke, and we were scared. My mom and my brother came down as we were waiting in the waiting room with our backs up against the wall. The look on my brother's face, I'll never forget. He said that he had to be intubated, and I knew what that meant. I've seen enough Grey's Anatomy to know what that meant. And then my mom came in, and the look on her face, with tears threatening to spill out of her eyes, she said that he coded, and all the doctors and nurses were rushing into the room. We were scared. We didn't know what to do. There's nothing we could do. It was my dad. I was supposed to help him. I was supposed to make up for all the times that he's helped me to push me to do better. But I couldn't do anything. I felt sick. I felt weak. But there's nothing wrong with me. I should have been able to do something. We turned to prayer, like many of us know and do whenever times get tough. And we had a peace of mind. We knew whatever was supposed to happen was supposed to happen. As the weeks went by, the brain hemorrhage was rough. That's what we learned. But it wasn't as rough as it could have been. He was able to come home 2 weeks later. If the bleed was just 2 pieces of hair bigger, he would have been paralyzed on his whole right side, and he wouldn't have been able to do everything that he does. It was a hard time, but we were able to get through it because we knew what was supposed to happen was supposed to happen. And that is my experience.